What's up, guys? Welcome back. So last time we checked out one of the most popular beers in Ho Chi Minh City. Now we are checking out the other one. This is Bia Saigon. So these are all of the beers that we are going to try today. These are all made by Bia Saigon, a lot of different types. It's going to be fun to check out all the differences between them. Bia Saigon is owned by Sabeco. Bia Saigon is one of the beers that they make. They also make a beer called 333. Sabeco is actually now a subsidiary of Thai Bev, a Thai beverage company. This isn't actually the order that we're going to try them in. I just thought it was cool having a rainbow. Okay, this is more so the order that we're going to try them in, because I'm really curious if there's any difference between the regular lager and the export. And then the special, that's going to be really interesting to try next to this. And I'm debating whether to switch these and do it differently. We'll see what I feel like as we try them. So starting off with Bia Saigon Lager. Okay, so this is Bia Saigon's original lager. So it's a mix of malts and grains and hops and water and yeast, of course, to make it beer. So yeah, let's give it a try. Very oat grainy on the nose, kind of like some oat bran or bran flakes or something like that on the nose. It's pretty nice. Very light though. Very easy drinking mouthfeel. There's some nice citrus notes in there. It tastes a little bit less malty than Tiger. Tiger's regular lager is a little bit more malt and wheat forward, whereas this one is a little bit more, maybe some light citrus notes. You get a little bit more lime notes in there, less hops too. So it doesn't have that bitterness that the other one does. It's got maybe a little touch of a metallic taste as well, but I don't mean that in a bad way. Yeah, I kind of like that metallic taste. This one you're going to find for about 15,000 dong, which is about 60 cents. So about 15,000 is what you're looking at. This is going to be interesting to try and get 3 of these done. My camera keeps overheating and everything, and I'm just trying to film everything. So let's see how 6 goes. Really nice. Oh, yeah, overall, really nice light lager. I'm really curious to try this against the export. Let's check it out. All right, this is the export one, Bia Saigon Export. So this is the one that you can probably get in the States. I know they ship to the States, so you can probably get Bia Saigon in the States, in the UK, things like that. Let's give it a try, see if there's a difference. Okay, I don't know if that's the glass, but I'm getting like, what is that? Like kiwi berry, if it was metallic. Very subtle, but it's also been sitting in the freezer to stay cold because it's like 32 degrees out right now. That's like 90 in Fahrenheit. It's like probably like 95 right now. It's very hot, and so I'm keeping everything in the freezer and keeping my camera in the fridge to keep it cold. Yeah. Very similar. Very similar. The only real difference I'm noticing, and I don't know if it's because I just drank salted lemon soda, but I was getting like a metallic mango almost flavor on the regular Bia Saigon. This one, I'm getting more metallic orange, which is interesting, but that also might just be that my palate's a little tainted. There is a touch more orange though than the other one. One sec. Regular Bia Saigon Export. Yeah, the export definitely has more grain flavor, which brings on a little bit of a heavier bodied citrus note like orange versus a nice light lime. And that's probably because they're catering to a wider crowd, where in America, we have very flavorful beers compared to the light beers that are in Southeast Asia. But still, we're talking, very minute, because it's still a very light lager. This one you're gonna get for, I think, about 20,000, so like 85 cents. But yeah, I'm curious to try these against the special. So this is Bia Saigon Special. The difference between the regular lager and the Special is that the regular lager uses malted barley and a mix of other grains. This one also uses malted barley and a mix of other grains, but they don't use rice. This beer is 100% malt content, so it's gonna be interesting. Let's give it a try. It's really light on the nose. It has that kind of like water feel, like I explained in the Tiger video. It has kind of that watery, like swimming pool sea feel to it. It's kind of a grainy feel. got a lot of balance to it, a really nice balance. I would say more so than the regular lager. The regular lager, it's like citrusy, malty, a little bit metallic. This one, it just kind of incorporates and it's just like lager. The malty flavor starts to come off a little bit caramely, but again, we're still talking light lager, so really light flavor. It's got a little bit less citrus notes. I would say maybe a little bit more flavor than the regular lager as well. Overall, really nice, very smooth, and very nice balance to it. This one you're also gonna find for about 20,000, so a lot of these beers are very typically around 20,000 dong, so that's about 85 cents. Next up, we're gonna go chill out. All right, so now we are chilling out with the Bia Saigon Chill. This is a chill filtered beer. They chill filter it at -2 degrees Celsius, which is about 28.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Batch it up, sell it to stores, then we buy it. So yeah, let's give it a try. Like water metallic caramel note. Maybe a little touch of orange in there, but definitely not as much as the export. On the nose, you notice the orange a little bit more than you do on the palate. Take the special, how it brings in that caramel flavor, and then amplify that. I feel like as we kind of go along, we're getting away from that light lime note. Not that it's getting less refreshing, but this one has a lot more like rich caramel flavor to it. I'd say the texture is a little bit more creamy too. What is that other flavor? It's like a spice of some sort. Maybe cinnamon, maybe a little touch of cinnamon in there. I mean, we're talking a lager, so again, these flavors are really light. And next up, we're checking out the gold. Okay, second to last up, we were talking about Bia Saigon Gold. This is basically regular Bia Saigon, but they take the best of all of their ingredients. They use just malted barley. They don't use any cereal grains or anything like that in there. It's just malted barley, hops, yeast. It's apparently their best, so let's give it a try. You definitely get the malted barley and a little touch of vanilla on the nose. Tastes like I'm drinking liquid gold. If gold was a beer, that's what it tastes like. Very clean feeling. The balance is definitely there. This one's hard to pick out the flavors of. It's just all well-rounded, balanced, nice lager. Vanilla bean and malts are like the main characteristics that you're gonna get on the palate. That caramel from the chill now turns to chocolate with the gold. It's got the mouthfeel as if it wants to be citrusy, but there's no real flavors of citrus. It almost wants to go on like the grainberries flavor, but it's not quite there. Just kind of a balance in between everything. This one, again, you're also gonna find for 20,000 dong. Last up, we're checking out the coffee infused Bia Saigon. All right, last up, we have the coffee infused lager. So that's, of course, going to be interesting. Let's give it a try. Oh, on the nose, you definitely get those rich, like coffee, caramel, chocolate notes. It's very coffee forward. Fruity coffee as well. On the palate, you still get that coffee note. The lager flavor still comes through. It's pretty light flavored though. It still has that like lager body where it's really subtle flavor. Ooh, yeah, definitely coffee and orange now that I think about it. Those are like the main notes you're gonna get off of this coffee lager. Coffee, caramel, chocolate, definitely still those grain notes. A little bit of a citrusy note as well, so it makes me think they took their original lager and then added the coffee in. Very interesting. All of these, again, you're gonna spend about 20,000 dong. So yeah, pretty typical. So there we go. We have checked out as many Bia Saigon beers as I could find. I think that took me probably like 4 hours to get all that filmed. It's cool like seeing like the different subtleties within them. And of course, like if you drink it out of a glass bottle, it's gonna have a slightly different flavor than if you drink it out of a can, you know? But I was looking for the difference in the liquids that they're making. Really interesting to check out. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.